because that's a word, that's a double-edged, meaning to it. On one hand, you're crazy. On the other hand, it's good because you're crazy. No one takes you serious. So you can't get in trouble, right? It's just speculation. Just wondering why in the hell all y'all motherfuckers are involved in human trafficking. And why in the fuck y'all censor it? Oh, that's right, because y'all all fucking do it. All of y'all. Why don't you just come out with it? What are we hiding for? Are we waiting on September 9th? What's going to happen around that time? I mean, obviously, if she's truly to go on trial, Hillary Clinton, that is, they couldn't dare fucking speak of it on the media. Why is she on trial? And I'm not saying he's the best guy. I think he's got some things he's doing too. Y'all hear about the new King of England? Yeah, y'all heard me right. King? I don't know. Supposedly comes out of New Zealand. Might want to look into that too. If you can connect the dots, then you'll understand what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Trump there. But yeah, the human trafficking, dude. The fact that they don't let us talk about it, or censor us talking about it, is a real fucking problem. A real fucking problem. I mean, and just like, it's so crazy because in just like 1 week, one fucking week, I know I held up 2 fingers there, but one fucking week, almost everywhere in America is talking about the human trafficking. Save our children. They had the protest, but y'all didn't know about it. They had a protest in like one of the news studios. I think it was CNN, maybe it was NBC or something like that. NBC, one of them. Yeah, they had them all chanting, save our children. They were chanting something else. I couldn't really catch it. You've got a fucking highway with the underpass right on top of it on both sides. I think one side says save our children and the other one says save the kids. It's fucking being put out there, but they're not talking about it. Nobody on mainstream media is covering it. Nobody. They're not even talking about it. They're not talking about how like there's 1.7 million alone on Facebook talking about save our children or the big ass sign or the protest or any of it. I mean, come on, dude. Why don't y'all want to cover that story? Why? Is it too controversial? Does it not align with the agenda that y'all are trying to all push? The division in this country? Because that's truly what it is. Y'all literally painted a man so radical and made it look like all of his followers are so fucking radical that anything done by them means racial division. And that's fucking crazy because they are literally the ones painting the fucking picture of that. It's not. I swear to God, dude. I live in. There's. Oh my God. I think before he took office, and I mean, a lot of people are going to use that as a way to be like, yeah, we'll see, once he took fucking office, that's when everything broke out. But y'all got to understand, They attacked him from day fucking one. And I mean day fucking one. As soon as he announced he was coming onto the fucking presidential fucking race, like for the Republican nominee and all that shit, so he wasn't even the one considered to be president at that time, but for some reason media was instantly like, oh Trump might win it, he might get a Republican nominee. Real weird that they said that shit, but ever since, man, I mean, yeah, the dude does bring some fucking things on himself. Fuck, man, he's not a career politician. He's not. He's a fucking, probably a sleazy businessman. I don't fucking know. I barely even fucking ever paid attention to him, except for the one time that he got fucking stone cold stunned by, you guessed it, Stone Cold Steve fucking Austin at like WrestleMania. That's fucking as much as I ever paid attention to him. I know my grandma fucking watched The Apprentice sometimes, but, you know, I didn't really care to fucking watch that shit. I like Vince McMahon's You're Fired a whole lot better than his shit. But it's neither here nor there about how I feel about the guy. I'm just saying, like, they attacked him from day one, and the media ever since has just painted this whole fucking picture and literally pushed this agenda further and further to cause the racial divide. Like, I mean, on both sides. Both sides. I'm not saying it's totally focused on black people and they're the ones that, I'm not, anyone that knows me knows I don't pick fucking sides, for one. And for two, I'm against any civil unrest. I don't really like it. The only time I think it should ever be done is when our government has failed us. That's the only time we should have civil unrest. Of course, you know, we won't go into that part. Maybe our time is coming, but whatever. Anyways, they never want to cover anything else but something that literally just causes fucking chaos, dude. I swear to God, that's it. Like, it's just crazy fucking shit. Like, Meghan and Harry fucking just bought a fucking new place here in the United States a week ago or some shit, but we're gonna cover that, but we're not gonna talk about the 1.3 fucking million at the time talking about save our fucking children, talking about human trafficking. Piss the fuck off. Like, if these images are to be true from human trafficking, we want to end that shit, because that's fucking, I mean, not just because it's human trafficking, but it's fucking horrendous. And then you got this fucking thing called the Equality Act that's supposedly supposed to be part of the whole second package, and like, it's literally talking about how, like, you can't have any bias or, like, I guess, like, ill will towards anyone of any gender, age, sexual orientation, you know, all that, race, all that shit. And it sounds good on the surface, but when you break it down and you're looking at what they're talking about, because they state, you know, which areas of what they throw in, and it might be changed right now in the bill to minor attractive person, but what that stands for is truly pedophile. So what they're trying to do is, like, throw that in there and be like, you know, can't really get mad at that dude for wanting to fuck a 5-year-old. It's part of his identity, and honestly, nobody should be mad if he does it. What the fuck? Nobody should be fucking mad if a motherfucker wants to go, what? A 30-year-old man wants to go fuck a 5-year-old girl or boy? No, you're fucked off in the fucking head for even attempting to put that in a bill and say, hey, what about pedophiles? Shouldn't they have rights? No, they should only have one right. It's the right to fucking die. That's it. I mean, dude, you're fucked. I'm serious, dude. There's no child in the fucking world that is developed enough to say, yes, I want to be fucked by a older fucking person of age. There's no fucking child, I swear to God, there's no fucking child that will ever fucking walk through a fucking door at the age of fucking 5 and go, hey, I want to be fucked. No. That does not fucking happen. And for you to ever fucking think, I'm not talking to the audience, but for them to ever fucking think that that's okay to even try to attempt to normalize for society, you are so fucked off in the head that they can only conclude one goddamn thing. You yourself have done the act. And you want to normalize it so when the information comes out, it's shed on the fucking light, it's acceptable by society. And you can't really be in trouble for it. No. See, y'all fucked kids, you tortured fucking kids, and you sold fucking kids. That's crimes. And that's not just crimes, like, I don't know, robbing a bank. That's not just like that is a crime against humanity. You dehumanize somebody. You destroy them. I mean, like, you literally, if we are spiritual beings and you literally took their fucking soul from them, that's fucked. I mean, I assume that y'all did it, for your master, whoever the fuck that is, but I don't give a fuck what your goddamn excuse is. You still harmed a fucking child, and you don't harm a fucking child. They are supposed to be the future that carries on all generations. So we have to, as a society, live and be better for the children. Their upbringing is what's going to better society and better everything around it, better the fucking earth. So, with that said, that's just normal upbringing for society. But you put them in a fucking situation like that, and they could almost never join society because they're fucking scared. They don't know who to fucking trust. Everywhere they fucking turned around to, the motherfuckers were inter fucking connected, and they wound right fucking back up in the same area. No, it's not fucking right. And you don't get to normalize that. Those children deserve fucking justice. And they deserve not to be silenced by mainstream media, by Facebook, by Twitter, by Instagram, by any fucking social media platform. People should be allowed to talk about it, bring awareness to it, and be able to stand up and do something about it. We should not be able, or should not have to sit idly by while y'all try to fucking pass fucking laws in Congress under the fucking, like, little fucking rug